down the holiday road. Holiday road. Holiday road. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Take a ride on the West Coast here. Holiday road. Holiday road. Holiday road. Holiday road. I found out long ago. It's a long way down the holiday road. Holiday road. Holiday road. Holiday road. Holiday road.
I got a flight to fly. Catch you next time, soon. Hey guys, welcome back to Valhalla. Today we're going to be flying the 737 airliner. We're going to be taking her down to the islands in Bahamas. We have the Griswold family here joining us as the intro here. So this video is probably going to be just about the same, if not a little longer than others. This should be a fun flight. And I don't agree with the color of this plane. It's like baby puke. So let's get it loaded up and get on with our flight here.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714 IFR to Nassau, ready to copy.
Fly Valhalla Sierra
Just doing
Charlie
an
Alpha
exterior check here of
3714 is
the
cleared to
plane.
Nassau Airport by the Crowd 8 departure, HALLR transition. Expect runway 19er right, maintain 15,000 feet.
Alright, we got our runway listed. Let's get in the cockpit.
118.8, squawk 6225.
Go ahead and read this back. So I hope you guys are
Cleared
doing
to
well.
Nassau via the Crowd 8 departure, HALLR transition.
I'm gonna try
Runway
not to talk
19er
too
right,
much when they're
maintain
talking.
15,000 feet.
But
Departure
hope you guys are
frequency
doing
is
well.
118.8,
Staying safe.
squawk 6225.
Fun, of
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714.
So this is going to be our flight plan here.
Sierra Charlie Alpha tree
Taking off from
714.
Tampa.
Read
We're
back
going to
is
go just
correct.
south of Orlando
Contact
here.
ground on 121
Believe this is Lake
Midnight when
Okeechobee.
ready to taxi. Good day.
I believe this is Lake Okeechobee here. And then just, I believe this is Palm Beach, north of Hialeah, which is about right in here. Fly out through the Atlantic, and we're going to be landing here. Taking the Griswold family to the islands here. So, let's go ahead and undo our brakes here. We're going to request a pushback.
Tampa ground, Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714, requesting pushback.
Fly Valhalla Sierra
Just got done
Charlie
playing
Alpha
with
tree
the weekend with the
714.
Battlefield
Pushback
6
request accepted.
open beta. It's pretty good. It's like a Battlefield 3.5. It's got quite a bit of
place, Captain.
little fixes they got to do to it, but it was a pretty fun game. I tried to record some content for that, but I had some corrupted files, so I wasn't able to post it. So it is what it is. I'll just wait for next weekend here.
You are cleared to start engines.
Alright, we'll get rid of this. So we're going to go ahead and start these engines here. So with Microsoft Flight Sim 24, it's got some bugs with it. Not going to lie, kind of do a little review on this. It's not like 2020. 2020 kind of had their shit together. With this game here, it's like it just has like little bugs. It just needs a handful of fixes with it. This is far enough for a pushback. I can drive from
Tampa
here,
ground. Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha.
It's just got little issues with it, stuff that I would be
Pushback is
concerned.
complete.
It's not make it or break it, but it certainly brings the
Request to
aggravation.
end pushback received.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our taxi clearance here. Alright, we got the plane starting up. Getting ready to taxi on over. Just gotta wait for the engines here to do their thing. Oh, these are the engines here with these little dials. They're just spooling up right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get our... So I'm gonna be flying mostly with this. The plane itself doing most of the flying. I believe our max altitude maybe 20,000 feet. Probably going to try and aim for 20. We're going to set it at 15 here. For those wondering where the autopilot is, how you disengage and engage here. So alright, pretty much set. We just got to wait for the engines to spool up. So, but I hope you guys are doing well. You got to play Battlefield 6 Open Beta. Leave a comment what you guys thought about it. I thought it was pretty good. I did some flying in the F-16 with it. Me and a few buddies. Got to play it a little bit here.
Ladies and gents, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat, in front of you, or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you are seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Please pay attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Ladies and gents, here are the safety procedures. There are identified emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate
it's not
the
like you
exit
can
closest
walk out.
including behind
That's
you.
one thing about
Count
flying,
the number
like
of rows to this
in real
exit.
life here,
Should
like
the cabin experience a sudden loss of pressure, oxygen masks will drop
everything
down
he's
from above your
mentioning
seat.
is making me
Place
like,
the mask over
okay,
your mouth
I
and
just want
nose
to
like
drive
this.
at this point.
Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children,
I don't
make
care
sure
if
your own
we're
mask is on
going to
before helping
England
your
or not.
children. In the unlikely event of an
Of course,
emergency,
going a couple
leave your
hours up
carry-on
the
items
road,
behind.
I'd much
Life
rather just
rafts
drive.
are located below your seats. Emergency
This time we
lighting
get to
will
be
lead
in the
you to
cockpit,
your closest
so
exit and
let's see how
slide.
this goes.
Now, make sure that all hand luggage is stowed away safely. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in your
Let's
seat
get her up
pocket.
to 220. The heading I'll worry about when we're in the air. I'll worry about that in a minute. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Why does it keep doing that on me? Okay. We're good. Like I said before, like this game's got a few issues with her. Nothing that they can't fix, but they certainly have been taking their sweet ass time sending out updates, which I believe there's only been like a handful, if any. Do I recommend buying the game? Honestly, I would go with 2020. I only got it because I like flying simulators. But you guys, make the call for yourself. It's got mixed reviews right now on Steam, and I still see it staying as mixed until they're able to get rid of a lot of these issues that they're having with it. Like for an example, like in career mode, it's like, hey, your flaps are down, so pull up your flaps. Before you can even pull up your flaps, like seconds later, it marks you for it. Or just little dumb shit like that. And you're landing on a runway that is telling you to land, and then it says wrong runway. So it's just got little bugs. I mean, I was flying a few months ago in this and trying out the airliner for the first time, and then it's like, start your descent. I go to start the descent, and then it's literally a 90 degree angle down to the runway. What the hell? And then it marked me for it for a missed approach. So it's just got bugs like that, and it's actually comical because I'm not doing a 90 degree dive, like a dive bomber or a super a Stuka. I'm not doing a Stuka bomb dive in a 737 airliner. So it's just got little stuff like that. If they're just able to fix it, that'd be like stupendous. But yeah. But for the Battlefield 6 open beta, it was really good. Better than what I was expecting, especially coming from 2042. 2042 was just a joke when it came out. Like, I tried the beta, I played the original game, and it's like I load in, and you got soldiers with wingsuits flying around everywhere, and then you got amphibious tanks and amphibious vehicles running up the side of buildings. It was like Fortnite and Call of Duty had a baby. And here you go. So I'm really happy they're reverting back to Modern Warfare. I feel like it's going to do really well. But throughout our flight here, please take into consideration this game does take a lot to run on the graphics I'm running it on, so it may lag a little bit. I'm going to try my best to ignore it. As long as we don't crash. I don't think we'll crash. We'll be alright. So we're designated for an hour-long flight time. It shouldn't take us that long to get there. When I am flying, though, I typically like to fast forward a little bit. An 8-hour flight to stop at short. So that right here, this is going to be one of the bugs here. There we go. Alright, let's request it. Let's go over here.
Tower, fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714, ready for IFR departure, runway 19 right.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714, altimeter tree 00 tree. Cleared for takeoff, runway 19 right.
Alright, let's hit it. Put our flaps down.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19 right.
Yeah,
Fly
before I
Valhalla
take off
Sierra
here, because I
Charlie
am
Alpha,
going to
tree
25 degree
714.
angle. What can we go? Yeah, 25 degree.
Ladies and gents, please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments.
Alright, we're
Place your
good.
seats and table trays in the upright position.
I don't have all my buttons keybind to this yet, so I may have to slow down time and do it. I am not skipping time, like skip to descent. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to hit the fast forward button when we get up in the air. You'll see what I'm saying. It really helps if you have to get through a mission or something, and a mission's like 8 hours long. Hit fast forward a little bit, and gonna help you get the missions done. So let's go ahead and get ready to take off here. I'm gonna start screaming down this run. Holiday road, holiday road. Alright, everybody grab your shit handles. Here we go. She's heavy. Alright, that's what I thought, 15,000 feet, because that's what I set it to. Yeah, because that's what I set it to. So there gotta be, there's Tampa, Hillsboro.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714, contact Tampa departure on 118.8. Good day.
Thanks, Mom.
Going to 118.8. Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714.
Let's go ahead and tune over to her. Right now, my speed is at 220. We're going to pull back on the idle because it will get you for speeding.
Climbing 15,000 feet.
Don't ask me why. I'd be full throttling it everywhere, but...
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714.
Alright, let's go ahead and start getting our autopilot functions started. Let's go ahead and get this going. I can't remember. I think it's this one. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get her at a good climb here. Go ahead and get that going. And we're gonna wait on the, yeah, we should probably go ahead and do that. Speed mode, I like it. Let's get it at 225. Good with that. And let's go ahead and get the heading direct on. We're slowly gonna turn with her. We're at 5,200 feet. I don't really like to bank too hard in this because every once in a while you get the crew saying like, you're making the passengers feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I gotta fucking turn. I mean, you see how sharp of a turn that is, and I have it set to 25 degrees. So I'm not really going to obey too much on the flight lines here. We're kind of just flying our own line here. As long as you're basically matched up with this purple line here, you'll be alright. Like I said, we got about an hour long flight here, so we're just gonna line her up. Let's go ahead right there. I'm good with that. Good with this. Climb to, okay. We're slowly on our way there.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714, contact Miami Center on 132.35. Good day.
Roger, roger.
Going to 132.35. Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714.
This is also part of the bug in the game, but basically, if you see here these blue lines, they kind of give you a trajectory of where your plane should be at. Like, you'll be like fine 80% of the flight. That's good right there. And these lines, these blue lines, all of a sudden will just go straight up, straight left, straight right, straight down, or they're just zigzags all the way there.
Passing 9,000 feet, 300 feet, climbing 15,000 feet.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714, Miami Center.
Pretty neat.
Altimeter tree 002, radar contact, continue to mileage.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm surprised we didn't get hit for attack for speed here. Right here. I got it set to 225, 15,000. We're almost cruising speed here. Cruising altitude. We're gonna get right above these lines here. Let's take a look at our plane on the outside here. Inform our passengers here.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents.
This
is your captain speaking. Today, I'm assisted by co-pilot Admiral Aitken. Welcome aboard flight SEA 3714, inbound to New Providence. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 15,500 feet and at an airspeed of 250 knots. It's 3:13 p.m. We anticipate a comfortable flight in spite of some mild turbulence. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Let's get her lined up a little bit. Come on, we're better than this. So she's only going to be in, we're flying to a crowd right now, but we're going to try and get her lined up with the blue lines here, and then I'm going to show you. I got people talking in the background there. I'm going to show you the fast forward selection. It really helps if like you have like a 2-hour flight, it can trim it down to like 30 minutes to an hour basically. I'll show you here in a minute. lined up. Alright, that's close enough for me. Alright. So 1 click and 2 clicks. So 2 clicks to me is what I typically do. You see the nautical miles, it's like dropping really fast. You can hear the elevator, the trim, basically just, come on. And you just make minor adjustments as you go along, and every once in a while, oh, I forgot to tune over.
Miami Center, fly Valhalla Sierra,
Here's all right.
Charlie Alpha, tree
You just make minor
714,
adjustments as you go
15,000
along.
feet.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha Tree 714, Miami Center, altimeter tree 004, radar contact, continue to HALLR.
Holla. Alright, we're good here. Yep. Pull up the map here. Yep. And this is basically how we're gonna go. Just fast forward, you lean back, you got your phone out, and sit there. Isn't this exciting? This is great. Our heading select. I'm just gonna stay close to these blue lines, basically. But it's not a bad view from the office. Alright, gonna stay with this. There is further features you can use on this plane where if you set the autopilot correctly, the plane will literally fly itself from point A to point B. Like there's almost no need to have the pilots in the cockpit, but I'm still kind of new to this game, so I haven't figured all that shit out. Some of the training missions are a little bit bugged as well.
Charlie Alpha Tree 714, contact
I'll figure it out one day.
127.2. Good day.
Gotta contact Mammy.
Going to 127.2, fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714.
I thought we just tuned into this.
Miami Center, fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714, 15,000 feet.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha.
So I typically stay at 2 clicks.
Miami
Fast
Center,
forward here.
altimeter tree 004.
At the top
radar
there,
contact,
you can
continue
skip to
class.
descent, which we're obviously not going to do. And I don't even need this up right now. And we're pretty much good here. If I go to 3 clicks, you'll see. I'm at 3 clicks right now. And you hear the
Captain, we're ready to serve lunch.
lunch.
Request permission to begin in-flight service.
It's an hour flight. Sure.
Permission granted.
Are they the little pretzels? Okay. We're gonna stay right there. So let's go back up to 3 clicks, and you're gonna be able to hear the trim. Basically, it's gonna sound like you're sawing wood. And then I guess it's because, yeah, there it goes.
Fly Valhalla
And then the
Sierra
plane will
Charlie
start going
Alpha,
up and down.
tree
So I don't typically like to do
714,
that.
contact Miami Center on 1 tree 2.45. Good day.
They did contact Miami Center, but okay.
1 tree 2.45 for fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714. Miami Center, fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714, 15,000 feet.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714, Miami Center, altimeter tree 002, radar contact, continue to clef.
It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Alright. So we're gonna eventually have to change over. So we're like 3/4 of the way through Florida right now, just off of this fast forward. So this should be, we should only be in the air for about another 20 minutes. In real time. So we're buzzing through this. I'm gonna go up to click 3. And you can keep doing this. As soon as I hear that, the plane starts going up and down, and it will hurt your rating on like being a smooth, quote unquote, smooth flight. To me, it's smooth enough if we land and we're alive. But, you know, enjoy your flight. Hold my beer. Definitely gonna enjoy it. Click 3 again. Alright. Putzing along.
Charlie Alpha, tree.
So this is another bug right here.
Charlie Alpha, tree 714. Acknowledge last transmission.
If you don't acknowledge it in time, we'll tag you for it. We keep contacting the same people over again.
Tree 714.
Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714.
How many Miamis are there?
Miami Center, altimeter tree 004. Radar contact. Continue to F Wells Easy.
I'll continue where I want to go. Getting a little bit of turbulence here, but look at that. I believe that's A1A down there, that road. Take that all the way up to, I wanted to say Georgia. It's a very scenic route. That's where the cruise ships come out of. You ever take a cruise and go to Florida, chances are you're going to be coming out of that port down there. Alright, we're basically over water at this point. There we go. Better. Alright, we're lined up, so we're good. Now we just relax. Let's check the map again. You always want to keep your bearing. Always check the map, even with these blue lines. Just double make sure, because I believe I flew out of Miami one time in this game, not in real life, and I was supposed to go down to Puerto Rico, I think. It was one of these islands down here, and I looked on the map and I was like, I was supposed to be over here. Instead, I'm way the hell over here. So just, if you play this game, just make sure of that, because sometimes I'll manually put in the flight pattern myself and end up flying in completely the opposite direction. So, but yeah, is this game worth it? If you don't mind the little bugs, and some turbulence right there, you know, you like some beautiful views, flying anywhere in the world, I'd probably say this game's more up your alley. Obviously, if you like military combat type of simulators and such, DCS is where she's going to be at. Speak of DCS, I have a couple other videos that I'm scratching up to come out with. I'm not sure what plane to fly next. I'm debating between F5, F4, F18, 16. So if you guys have a preference of what you'd like to see, just drop a comment. I'm going to click it back up to 3 again, since we're hitting pretty good on the turbulent side of things. So we're up to fast forward number 3. We're going to start zooming. We just zooming. Alright, I gotta redo this bearing real quick. Be careful too when you hit your heading selector, because if you're in fast forward, yeah, see. Alright, we're down. We went down 3 clicks. You see how it's slowing on our miles.
Did you copy?
And you have to slow down to acknowledge this shit.
134.2 for Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714.
We're tuning into Miami again.
Miami Center, Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha,
We're gonna fast
tree
forward
714,
again.
15,000 feet.
3 click.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha, tree 714. Miami Center, altimeter tree 002. Radar contact. Continue to major.
So, we're doing pretty good. I can't complain. This is honestly a much better flight than what I thought it would go. Beautiful day for flying. So, like I was saying before, just be careful messing with your heading select when you have it on fast forward, because if you like mess with see, we're starting to go up and down little by little, and that's what happens. If you click it over or you slip on your mouse or something, and then the blue little marker up here, this is what I'm using to kind of guide myself on this reddish purple line, in the blue line out here. You could switch it over here to east for echo or north for November, or in between 3, 6, and this plane all of a sudden will go like more than a 25 or 30 degree bank. And now you set yourself off course, and you've also hurt your rating, so you got to be careful of that. We want good ratings on Fly Valhalla here, Fly Valhalla Airlines, which maybe I'll buy an airliner in this and get our own custom craft here. So let me slow this down by 1 click. We're gonna take a peek here. Oh, wrong button. Let's get up here. There we go. It's not a bad. Bye-bye. It's not a bad view. So we're getting ready to land here in a second. Keep hitting the wrong button for this. Alright, we're getting ready to land here. And next 10 minutes. So we're about to switch over air traffic controllers, and they're probably going to end up telling me to start doing a descent.
Fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714, contact Nassau Center on 125.7.
Right, we're back to normal speed. We should start descending
for Fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie
right
Alpha,
past
tree
Major.
714.
If not, like right in here, we should start descending.
Nassau Center, Fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714, 15,000 feet.
Fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714, Nassau Center, altimeter tree 001, radar contact, continue to major.
Alright, we're good. Let's keep going. We're up to click 3 again. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Do a little thing
Fly
there.
Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714. Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway. 14 approach via major transition. Cleared to major.
Alright.
Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 14 approach via major transition. Cleared to major,
Right.
Fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714.
Fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714. Contact Nassau Tower on 1 tree, 4.55.
It is the Bahamas, that's what I thought. Look like the Bahamas.
Tower on 1 tree 4.55.
We should honestly start
Charlie Alpha,
descending
tree
at this point.
714.
Because we should at least descend to 7,000 to 10,000 feet.
Nassau Tower, Fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714, for 1 miles northwest, inbound ILS runway 14 approach.
Fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714, Nassau Tower. Altimeter tree 001, cleared ILS runway 14 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 14 approach, Fly Valhalla Sierra, Charlie Alpha, tree 714.
Better. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright. Hey guys. Hope you enjoyed that little cabin view. Yeah. Passenger view there. Little edit right there. I had to take a phone call, so I had to pause it. And it's a phone call I had to take, so enjoyed a little edit. But we're in our descent here. But another reason why I decided to early descend is, look at that. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. No way.
Fly
We gotta
Valhalla
get
Sierra
Clark Griswold
Charlie Alpha
family
Tree
there safe.
714. Did you copy?
Yes, I copied.
Fly straight in runway 14. Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha Tree 714.
So, we're in our descent. We are cooking at a little bit of a fast pace. Also turned on the live player thing. Alright, here we go. So, we're gonna get ourselves lined up here, flying through the cloud. Ourselves dialed in here in a minute.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha Tree 714. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 1 tree 9er at 12. Clear to land runway 14.
I was gonna land there
To
anyway.
land runway 14. Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha Tree 714.
Alright, let's get her landed. There we go. I like this here. There we go.
2500.
Let's get our landing gear out. It's beautiful weather. Alright, we're at normal speed here, so there we go. There we go. I prefer this lineup right here.
Sync rate.
Don't worry about the sync rate. I got the sync rate.
1000. Sync rate.
That's pretty cool with the live player feed. Look at all that. That's pretty cool. Alright, pull up. I'm sinking too much.
500.
Let's go ahead and get our flaps moving. Look how blue that water is, though. It's beautiful. See, you can kind of see the waves crashing too.
300. Too low flaps.
We're good.
Too low flaps. Too low flaps. Too low flaps. Approaching minimum of 100. Too low flaps.
Prefer how I prefer to land.
Too low flaps. Too low flaps. Too low flaps. Too low flaps. Too low flaps.
She is fighting
Too low
me.
flaps. Too low flaps. Too low flaps. 40. Too low flaps. Too low 30. Flaps.
There goes the frame rate.
Too low 10. Flaps. Too low flaps.
Alright, so I gotta tune this down a little slower. There we go. Get my air brake or reverse thrusters on. Yeah, okay, this is regular speed. So I have to do that for the regular thrusters. I usually have it control keybind, but it's for some reason it's like finicky. So, and I didn't want to go to the other end of the runway here.
714. Turn next taxiway.
Okay. I reckon I will cancel landing intention, even though I just landed.
Nassau airported. Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha Tree 714.
Let's leave that up.
Contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 for Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha Tree 714. Nassau ground, Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha Tree 714, request taxi to the gate.
Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha Tree 714. Taxi to gate 6 using taxiway Delta Hotel 2.
Taxiing to gate 6 via taxiway Delta Hotel.
Let's go taxi.
2. Fly Valhalla Sierra Charlie Alpha Tree 714.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. this game will tag you for exceeding taxi speed. It takes us a century to get a mile down the taxiway here. So, I'm gonna go ahead, and you can, like, we'll fast forward it through the, yeah, that's why. And that's usually what happens. Can't stay on the line, so this is normal speed. We'll keep it on normal speed for now, and I am speeding a little bit though. But you look over here, all the other players are getting ready to take off. It's pretty cool. There we go. So, not the best landing I've had, but you know what? We're alive. Everybody's alive. Maybe a couple heart attacks, but we'll be all right. Looks like JetBlue over there. Missed my line. It's alright though. Make sure my wing ain't gonna flip. And we have no direction to get in here, so that seems good to me. Alright guys, I think that will conclude it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys next time.
I found wealth long ago. It's a long way down Holiday Road. Holiday Road. Take the ride on the West Coast here. Holiday Road.